Because if I don't make it in League, I'm flipping burgers at McDonald's, guys. You think I'm joking? Oh god, the skin feels hella clunky. Alright, we're going to take Prio because we are playing Ezreal, and no one takes Prio against Ezreal. So I'm just going to push the wave real quick. It doesn't matter if you do the wave twice. Caitlyn, you shouldn't have ordered me either, because now I have full reign on the wave here. You should have saved your headshot for... Ah, never mind, I just ended my Q. And I am lagging. Well, we have Prio. Nami, hello. We're so far back. Whoa. Bro streaming for his life? Yeah, pretty much. No joke. They're holding the wave. Never mind, they're high elo players. They're holding the wave in front of the tower. Crazy. I want to let it bounce and play while the wave comes to me. Just try and poke them. But they're holding the wave in front of the tower. Respect the enemy. Bro, the wave management in Diamond is like way better than it used to be back in the day. Bro, I could freeze on little Timmy and fucking Emerald or like Silver or Plat or Gold or what the fuck, and they wouldn't even know what's happening. You missed your cannon for that poke, brother. I hope you know that. That was a costly headshot to go for. I flashed for the minion so I could get a level up. And now I need this wave. Okay, I'm under push. Whatever. Push. It's very hard to narrate those kind of fights while you're playing them, man. Don't know. I feel like I should be saying something while I'm doing it, but... Rengar skip counts for a gank, and so did Nidalee. Psycho versus Randominus Flex. But yeah, when you're walking out a wave like that, if they're ganking and you're full HP as Ezreal, fight. Don't be afraid. Unless it's a really, really one-shot heavy jungler. Let's say they have Leona and Nidalee, and you get CC'd into Nidalee's spear, you'll just die 100-0, right? But when Nidalee is this far up, right, she's isolated. Right now, I was in a 2v1 with her, with my Nami, and enemy bot lane could not respond at all, right? So I just play to hit her immediately. I don't panic. I don't use my EOA. I start fighting her. She gets really, really low. And once she's 1 HP, I can E forward because I still had my barrier. I would probably end up only trading 1-for-1 after with the Caitlyn. After I flashed to kill the minion if Rengar wasn't there. But Rengar ended up being there, so it was a really nice cleanup. But in the middle of that fight, I flashed for the minion so I could get level 3 and I can live. You see the wave maybe? No. I'm going to hold the wave here and try trading because Rengar wants to get in the bush and he couldn't do it, sadly. Oh, Caitlyn's range is really crazy with Millia. I haven't seen Caitlyn Millia in a long time. I'm going to go for an auto with a Sheen proc on my Q there. That's the only way that I could kill the Caitlyn, is if I get the auto off and then Q for the Sheen proc in flight on the Caitlyn. Otherwise she would live, right? One auto wouldn't kill. It appears I have someone that knows me. I'm going to base here. Because Caitlyn's already back in lane, but she's going to have a long time killing this wave, so I can recall and maybe get back to lane before the wave is pushed. Actually, I shouldn't have gone for this play. My recall is really, really late. Ideally, you should be recalling as they're respawning, and then you get back to the lane at the same time as them, right? But we ended up pushing the wave and staying for one plate, so she's back into lane before I can even get back to lane. But because she's so weak, she can't really push that fast. She's also Caitlyn and not like a Xayah or another champ that pushes really, really fast. And so I can get back to lane and catch this wave without missing anything. But for most general cases, you should be recalling about when they're respawning, because it'll take the same amount of time to get back to lane, you know? So see, I missed like 2 minions here when I didn't need to. It's because I stayed too long. And now, because I'm so far ahead and I can actually afford to try and 2v3 the jungler, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Most people here, they would slow push and then use that slow push to like crush a really big wave and then either look for plates or ward in the jungle. I'm just going to crush every wave that I can because I am so strong. If Nidalee comes, I will kill all of them, right? And this is how aggressive you need to be playing when you're really, really far ahead. Because you want to take the game into your own hands. You want to keep pushing your lead, you know? You don't want to get fed and then just, like, farm waves, you know? You want to try and take everything that you can on the map. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to try and 2v3 when Nidalee ganks. Nidalee's top side. So now I have freedom to do whatever I want. I'm just going to go for a quick chunk, and she's really panicking to try and farm here. I'm looking for Qs to the tower. Maybe I can get a W off, but yeah, she's so low now that she can't do anything. And this is me pushing my lead. I'm so fed, right? And this is something Ezreal can do more than other AD carries. When he's ahead, he can really, like, punish them, right? Whereas other AD carries have to wait for their support to, like, land a hook or something. Ezreal doesn't need to do that. I can do all the punishment myself. You know, I can be bullying them like this. And so now I've killed him because I was playing really, really aggressive. I'm going to base. I don't know where the jungler is. Situations like this, don't overstay to try and hit the plates or the tower because you're like, oh, I can get more gold here. If I don't know where the jungler is, I will assume that they are where I am. So I just take the recall, don't give my shutdown away, and the game is looking fine. You do not want to get carried away when you get ahead on Ezreal, because you can easily, unlike other AD carries, again, you have all the tools to piss the game away. Let's say I E forward randomly. When I don't know where they are, I give my shutdown to a hyper carry. The game can just be over like that. So stay vigilant. Don't think, oh, I'm fed, so I can do whatever I want now. You should still be a bit calculated, you know? So I didn't see where Nidalee or Kassadin was, so I just instant recall. I don't try and, like, take more, you know? Did you do the same on Smolder? It's a bit different with different champions. I would say with Smolder, you're always infinitely scaling, right? So you don't really need to worry too much about forcing too much. But if you're able to play aggressive and not get punished, you should always try to. And there's a fine line in being able to calculate how aggressive you can play. Obviously, but that's, you know, part of learning. And here's the Nidalee. That I don't care too much about. You know, so we can 2v3 them, right? So I'm playing really, really aggressive because I know if I play with my support here that we can 2v3 them. And now they basically lose the game. They bring the jungler and they die. Like, that's GG, right? And Ezreal has the power to do that. But a lot of this is about knowing your limits, right? So I know how much I can get away with because I know how much damage I do and how much damage I'll take. And so let's say I don't exactly know how much I can get away with, and I try and play aggressive thinking I can just 2v3 anyone, and I die, it can really bite me in the ass. So what's important is you need to be playing a lot of games to practice. Otherwise, you're not going to know how much you can get away with, right? And sometimes you should limit test, and you're going to int games, you're going to lose some games, but that's about learning how much you can get away with, you know? The Nami is also pretty good. Yeah, he's playing well. And right now, I want to rotate away from bot lane because if I am really, really strong, remember what I said. I want to take everything I can on the map. And if I am this strong, I am able to just push waves and take plates in front of people's faces 24/7. So now I leave bot lane because there's nothing for me to take. I let my mid laner go. And I take plates on the other side of the map. It can be top, but my top lane is already winning, so I don't want to go top. So now I go mid instead. If my top lane's already winning, I want to leave him. I'm going to let him do his thing top, and I go mid instead. as you see, when you're fed on Ezreal, you can be really oppressive. Like, look how far up I'm walking, you know? I know they have no hard engage because they have a Milio. So look, I can even stand up here. What can they do? You know, they can't do anything. You know what I mean? I can stand where I want. As long as I know what they have, you know? In this game, they don't have a Nautilus. They don't have a Pike. So I can do whatever I want. I'm just going to take the tower while my team are diving. So we don't die. Never mind, it took me 17 autos to fucking kill that shit, apparently. And now Cassin's coming for me. I have barrier, so I can bait him if he comes. I don't want to E forward, though. I want to save my E. I will E forward, I don't care. He's going to ult on the minion, so I'm going to Q it. Capachungus. And with Nami healing me, I can send them out for a long time. This is bad play. I'm just having fun. You shouldn't do what I'm doing. You should always reset with the gold that I have. I'm just overstaying because I'm so strong. You see how strong I am that I can just play aggressive? I can walk up an auto here if I want. I mean, what do I even say, guys? Like, it's just a skill gap. That's what it is. I don't even know what to say here. You know what? I should reset. I'll reset. I'll just reset. That's the correct thing I should be doing. That's not going to kill me. So... Holy, Caitlyn. Oh! I just gave her a fat shot under Gaston. There you go. See? I can get punished for bad play. I overset the map. I die. My bad. And you don't want to make that mistake. A lot of people, when they get really, really fed, they do exactly what I do. They think they can stay on the map forever. They think they can keep playing up, poking, like 1v9ing. You know, and if you don't reset like you should, then you can get flanked and die. You can get ganked by all 5 of their members. You showed us what happens when you overstay? Yeah, exactly, see? I did it on purpose. You know. I did it on purpose. Just to prove a point. But now what I'm going to do is, because I'm so fed and I can probably 2v5 their whole team with Nami, I'm going to take prio on every single wave and shift into objectives. Right now, I could shift into bot to play for bot tower, but I think a safer bet is to play for the Herald. Because they're basically uncontested. I can get the Herald for free. So even though I don't want to, fuck the cannon. If I see a -1 in chat, you're getting banned. I'm just going to take the Herald because I can. They can't contest. I'll kill them if they do. And remember, this is progressing the game, right? This is progressing the game. Any objective we take is progressing the game. But I still got to keep in mind where the enemy are. Because I don't want to get caught off guard. Like I did with the Kassadin. Look, I take Herald. Now I go back to mid-wave. I push the mid-wave. I don't give them a chance to breathe. After I push this mid-wave, I'm going to go bot. Use Herald on bot tower. And I keep pushing my lead, you know? I don't have much mana, though. So I can't break mid here, right? So I go bot.
Double
kill. They're dead. So I can push this for free. And I'll spawn Herald. Slam it into the tower. Because if you didn't know, it's actually getting in the Herald and riding it makes it deal more damage. And by more damage, I mean you spawn little grubbies. You spawn these things. They only spawn if you ride it, okay? Now I take this tower. You see how I'm taking every tower in the map, every objective? Oh, no. That is not what I meant to do. But I'm taking it anyway, I don't care. What the fuck just happened? I just 4-man heralded them into a 4-man ulti. Like... Why? How did they not even kill it? It was 300 HP. I should have died. I should have spawned here and died. Okay, whatever. Now I use the gold that I earned to buy items. Here you should build a Shojin, but I'm not going to do that because I'm a fucking dumbass and I'm going to build Navori. And I will play the map again because I'm very, very strong. And I will soon get my Muramana spike, right? So I'm going to be 1v9 levels of strong and I'm going to play really, really up. Reasoning for Shojin, I really, really like haste. And haste is important on Ezreal. If you would rather have lifesteal and more raw damage but less haste, then go B2. And now, because I'm so strong, I'm able to hit the tower. But when you're hitting mid-tower, which you shouldn't really be doing, but when you are, you need to be careful of getting flanked from both sides. So I'm actually going to use my blue trinket in this bush, just so I have one vision on one side that I know I can play to, you know? And I'm now safe on this side to play. I bubbled, so I'm going to look for an ulti from Fog. And hit one minion. I can chill here, because I have my E. What if I just ulted over the wall or some shit? Milio dead, Nidalee dead. I'm just auto-attacking this guy. Got bot tower. We can take the inhib now. Muramana is engaged. Kassadin is stacking up his, I just hit him with the lag switch real quick. He's stacking up his ulti to flash, yeah. Well, my team are dead, lol. Okay. I'm gonna base. I'm really low, so I base, and now I open the map top. Because they're gonna have to be forced to defend bot super minions, right? So if I open top, that's furthest away from the super minions. So I'm gonna split them, like having to defend bot and top at the same time. And it's a lot safer for me because I'm gonna get flanked from two sides on mid, but on top, I'm only gonna get flanked from one side. I just realized I didn't even buy anything on that recall. I'm actually gonna play for my Navori before I reset.
It looks great on my mantle.
He doesn't even have flash. Alright, I have Navori now. I want to get it. It's fun. So I will now go top side. You don't have to go top, but it's just a lot safer for me to be on top, right? So I don't get flanked from two sides.
Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
What do you have versus the wall? Let's see it. He's fucking dead.
Has been slain.
I'm gonna go take that blue buff. Mr. Brandomir. No. Mr. Brandomir, I love you, bro, but I'm very, very fed.
Some people call me a hero. Their words, not mine.
Well, I've got Navori now, so I have infinite haste. I'm going to take all their camps. Remember, this is something you should be doing. Take all their camps. When you're ahead, they should not be getting any resources. If you can take their camps and not get punished, please make sure to do that. If you have downtime between waves, go take their camps and then go farm again, you know? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to bot wave. Mid wave, sorry. And now that they're forced to respond to the supers on bot and this mid wave, I can look to try and do Nash with my team. Kill the Milio. I eat over the wall. I eat over the wall so it would obscure my ulti because he can't have vision of it.
Double kill.
And now with this Nash, we're just going to push it down mid. Like, with 5 people, if we take this Nash, we can run it down mid and just basically end the game because I'm so strong. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well. We don't need to worry about top too much. We can 5-man it. Look, with all these grubs as well, it's crazy. Look at the boys! It's the Zerg rush, bro. What can they do? Yeah, there it is. And GG's. See you another game. This is the top 5 streams I watch from you. I mean, I'm just playing on a Smurf. That's all it is. I mean, I went fucking 4-0 on the day on my main anyway, but... Alright. Kate, easy for you on Chal account? Not easy, but yeah, I play Kate to a challenger level. Very, very nice. We did most damage. Good shit.